season. Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
Horford against Gilgeous-Alexander. The dish to Barnes. Passes to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Collins. And the basket is good.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact. And that's what Shai does.
Barnes kicks to Poole. Noel passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Horford with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
He gets others involved. Plays great defense. Has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
The Knicks making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Whitey's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Walker dishes to Barnes. Pass to Collins. There's a screen by Collins. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Celtics trail by 6. Inside. Williams passes to Tatum. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's the pass to Pritchard. Going inside. Count it.
Unselfish play by Tatum. Getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. New York ahead. They're up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Derek White. Rob Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Here's White. And that one is off. Collins with some nice D. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
2 minutes.
Now their upside and a lot of people's view remain. David, thanks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And Brent Therick added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Brown. Right a screen. Snatched away. Bombed up there for Collins. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Randall. Here's Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Collins. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Here he goes. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Pritchard. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Brown outside. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. It's Brown with the drive. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Randall. New York needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've reached halftime in this one. Knicks lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following him.
And for the Hornets at Spectrum Center, they got a tight one going on against Indiana. They're even out there in the first.
And this one is a...
All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the Knicks. Thanks for joining us. Now let's talk.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Noel is out there with Collins. Then there's Jordan Poole. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Barnes, and it's small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Back to Walker. Passes it to Poole. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Horford with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Over Walker. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Horford.
Looking at that opportunity, Al Horford thought about it, took it, cashed in.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Steps back. Left side, Smart. 1:41 left in the third quarter. And it's Brown missing. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Celtics trail by 4.
Knicks lead 12-8.
Outside Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Collins dishes to Walker. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. There's the drive. Here's Collins, and it's blocked.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Smart passes to Horford for the tie, and he lays it up and in. Horford's got the game tied up here for Boston.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The teardrop falls in. Walker's got his second bucket.
And showing another dimension of his game. Walker so crafty with the delicate floater there.
Brown against Barnes. Now Brown for the lead. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks out front, up by 2. And we're coming right back after this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston. Smart is out there with Derek White. Then it's Williams. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot.
Knicks lead.
Smart kicks to Tatum.
12.
And he drives in. Makes it off the glass.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Quickly the pass to Claxton. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
14. 2 minutes remaining.
Here's Tatum.
2 minutes.
Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
Quickly the pass to Claxton. Randall outside. Down low. And stolen by Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Randall. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. That shot, no good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Trailing by 5. Tice passes to Tatum. No dice from 9 feet out.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
No layups right there for SGA. Up to the rim.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
Celtics call timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
A different look for New York. John Collins, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Barnes comes in for Julius Randle. And Poole subbed in for Quickly. The Celtics also changing it up. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Horford comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for White. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his
I
first
admire
personal.
the energy that
First
Brown
team
plays
foul.
was so great at getting to the line.
It's the first that brings them within 8. Both good from the line that time. .26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knicks on offense. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Brown against quickly. Clock at 6. For the 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but